Hello, it's me, and I'm back again with another video. But this time, I'm coming at y'all with a brand new series called Kiki with Queen D. Kiki is a brand new series on my channel where I talk about anything. If Disney won't give me my own show, then bitch, I'll make my own. Kiki is a brand new variety show inspired by different kinds of videos that I like to watch on YouTube, except all in one place. Think of it like a YouTube version of iCarly, except every episode will be split into segments, some that repeat and some that are brand new every week. Episodes will be uploaded every week, hopefully during the weekend. But I don't want to give an exact date because, I am a college student. I'm very busy, don't got time like that. Each episode will vary in length, of course, some that are longer than the others because it all depends on what I have to talk about, if there is anything to talk about at all. Now, let's get right into it with the segment that I like to call, Let Me Tell You How. So here on YouTube, you see a lot of videos known as Storytimes and Gurl. Do I be having some stories to tell? Now, whenever I'm with my friends, every time I tell a story, I always start with, let me tell you how. So my Storytime segment will be called just that, let me tell you how. Now the stories here on Chit Chat will be real short, just like really quick things that might have happened that day, earlier in the week, whatever. Let Me Tell You How will also have its own episodes with the more longer, drawn out stories, such as my coming out story, look forward to that one, and things like that. Enough talking, let's get to the story. Alright, so just the other day, Friday to be exact, I had a whole bunch of running around to do. I didn't go to sleep till like 4 o'clock in the morning, then I had to get right back up at 7:30, get ready for my 8:30 class, and then go to my 11:30 class, and then go to a 1 p.m. meeting with my advisor. So yeah, I was tired as hell. And that was all straight through with no breaks. So when I finally got out of my advising meeting, like around 2:30, I had to come back to my dorm and clean it because I had room inspections later on in the night. Now, I didn't have that much time to clean because I had another goddamn class at 4 o'clock. As I'm cleaning, I get hit up by this dude on this gay dating app known as Jacked. All of my gay viewers, y'all know all about Jacked, I'm pretty sure. So he wanted to meet, and I'm like, sure, whatever, but you're gonna have to come to my dorm because I'm cleaning. I ain't had time to leave. So I go outside to meet him. I scope him out, read him up and down, make sure he's not crazy. I have my knife in hand just in case I gotta slice a nigga balls off. Now, dude was older. I'm not gonna say how much older, but he was older. Shut up. One thing I noticed about older dudes is they love to talk. Like, older dudes got stories for days. I don't know if it's because they've been alive longer, but they just love, they never shut up. So as I'm cleaning my dorm, he's just going off, and I'm like, okay, like I'm really not paying him no mind. I'm just letting him talk, whatever. I got things to do. So eventually I get my room up to par. It's clean enough. It's clean enough to pass an inspection. And I finally sits down, and although he was a little older, he was like, one of my daddy olders, like when they don't look their age, when they got like, nice skin, he was nice and muscular. He was like, ooh, I just got off of work. I was like, ooh, really? So we starts doing stuff or whatever, and while all that's going down, like I look at my phone, I see the time, and it's almost 4 o'clock. It's like 3:30, and I let him know. I'm like, look, I need to start getting ready for class. Usually when my class starts, my roommate class is in. So as I'm leaving out, he's coming in the door. So I was like, you might want to wrap this up because I don't want him to come in here and you know. So he was like, all right, wasn't paying me no attention. So I'm like, okay, all right. Sure enough, 2 minutes after I said that, we hears the door slam open, and this dude, let me tell you, this dude ran so fucking fast. Like he was on some Speedy Gonzalez, Sonic the Hedgehog type shit. Like as soon as that door opened, he was out. And me, I just hurried up. I took a blanket. I just covered myself like nothing happened. And when my roommate came in, he read the scene. He kind of knew what was going down just by the situation. And he was just stuttering. He was like, duh. And I'm like, you might want to knock or something next time. He was like, like with this stupid ass face, just like, and I was like, you know what? Just leave. Come back in like 10 minutes. He was like, okay. I never saw him leave the room so fucking fast. Like, I swear. So once my roommate leaves, the guy, he comes out the bathroom and he's like, I'm so sorry, da 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 da. And I just gave him that look like, I tried to tell your ass. That's all for this story. Comment down below if anything like that ever happened to y'all. I'm interested to hear. Now let's get into this next segment I like to call What's Poppin', where I scour the internet for the current popular trends and either try them out for myself or just react to them, because you know I'm not doing every goddamn thing. People on the internet are stupid. First up, we have this new thing called brackets. It's the latest trend of 2018 where people basically take things in pop culture like fast food restaurants or Star Wars character, and they put them head to head in tournament style brackets to see which one is the best. These things are fun and all, but the majority of the ones I see are just dumb. Like in the fast food one that you see right here, how the hell did McDonald's get eliminated in the first round? How? I mean, I know people love to hate on McDonald's, but y'all know damn well y'all be loving it. Now the latest meme that hit social media is this new thing called, if you don't love me at my, then you don't deserve my. Basically like that. Where people, it's kind of like that that don't judge me challenge type thing, but different. It's like they take a picture of themselves ugly, and then they put a picture of themselves that they like blow up or whatever, usually with some makeup. And they're like, if you don't love me at my, looking like shit, then you don't deserve me as my looking bad as fuck. So recently, two things have been trending all over the World Wide Web. The revolutionary Snapchat update and the groundbreaking iPhone X. I feel like I'm one of those people who actually likes the new Snapchat update, and I'm also one of the even fewer people who actually went out and bought an iPhone X. Sorry, not sorry. Snapchat has just recently put out an update that caters specifically to iPhone X users, using their ever so popular filters, their main key selling point, because I feel like nobody would really use Snapchat if it wasn't for the filters, let's be honest. The main thing the iPhone X is known for is its true depth camera, the thing that allows Face ID to happen, and the AR technology built into iOS 11, which I don't think anybody actually uses, but it's there. According to Snapchat, the lens is contoured to the face, allowing more expression, and they use ambient lighting to render more realistic effects to AR objects. So today, I'm going to be using these new iPhone X exclusive Snapchat lenses and really seeing if they're all worth the hype, Testing them out, why not? Okay, so I have with me my little iPhone X, my little gold unicorn. Ain't it cute? Ain't it cute? Okay, so I'm going to open Snapchat. Now, from the looks of it, it looks like there's only 3 so far. There's like this. So we have this little masquerade ball mask looking one with some flowers. I mean, it's cute. It's real pretty. But I don't think I would use this on an everyday basis. This ain't no dog ears. But it's cute. It looks good. It really looks good. Then we also have this little luchador mask or something here. Now, I definitely see what they're talking about with the true depth camera, like when I raise my eyebrows, so the mask kind of moves with my eyebrows. Like, I mean, it looks like a face painting. Like that's what it looks like. It looks like I literally got my face painted. I can't put my hands right there. Yeah, it's not that evolutionary. It still fucks up. But, it looks okay. It's an ugly ass mask. I tell you that much. And then we also have this, I don't know what the fuck this is. Some like Cinco de Mayo Golden Day of the Dead. I don't know, honestly. But, it does the same little eyebrow thing. The lips move. Very, this is just weird. This is scary looking. Okay. Well, the Snapchat filters, they look good. I mean, hopefully they come out with some better ones in the future, but I guess they just put those out to really display the technology. But they look good. I mean, they wasn't lying. I just wish the filters were better, It's whatever. Now, our next segment will be a little thing I like to call Fresh Brew, bringing you the hottest pop culture tea, flavored with celebrity gossip and pop culture news. Now, first up, we have Fifth Harmony and their breakup. hiatus. So on the Monday morning of March 19th, Fifth Harmony announced that they'd be going on a little hiatus to pursue their solo careers. Now, ever since Camila Cabello departed from the group, I feel like every harmonizer knew that this was going to go down, but we just didn't want to accept it. And now that it's here, it's like the judgment day of Fifth Harmony. Like, don't want to accept it, but you know, we have to move on. Accept what's coming to us. Now that it's here, we just gotta buck up and prepare for what's next. Even before the official announcement, there was already rumors swirling ever since Lauren started making solo music with other artists and Normani signed a solo contract deal. But as of right now, all of their solo careers are off to a good start. I mean, we're gonna start with Camila Cabello. What is there to say? She didn't put out a whole album. I think she's going on tour. She's performed on multiple, like, events. What do you call those? Like, those shows, those musical shows that no one watches, but they watch the performances on YouTube the next day. Those things. She's performed on those. Then after her, then you've got Lauren, how do you pronounce her last name? Lauren Jaregui. Excuse me if I'm saying that wrong. Lauren started with Marian Hill. I don't know if y'all know who Marian Hill is, but she started with Marian Hill on her song Back to Me. Then with Halsey on Strangers. Then Steve Aoki on All Night. That music video was popping, by the way. She was looking. Yes. Most recently with Ty Dolla $ign on his song In Your Phone. Now, I think they might be dating. I don't know. I'm gonna have to research that and get the tea on that and come back to y'all. I think they're dating. I'm not sure. Then moving on to Normani. First, for Normani, that's my bitch. First, Normani was on Dancing with the Stars, and she killed it. And now she has a single out with Khalid called Love Lies for the Love Simon soundtrack. It's a bop. It's not my kind of bop, but it's a bop. You know, it's cute, slow, sensual, whatever. She looked good, okay? That's all that matters. She looked good. Then we have the other girls. Dinah Jane, I mean, she was featured on a single with Red One, Daddy Yankee, and French Montana called Boom Boom. It was a bop. And then we have Ali Brooke. She apparently has a single out with an artist known as Topic called Perfect. Even with all of their solo endeavors, the girls are still touring as Fifth Harmony for now. Until the inevitable end. Speaking of touring, this brings us to our next artist, one of my main idols, Miss Lady Gaga. Yes. On the morning of February 3rd, Lady Gaga announced that she'd be canceling the remainder of her Joanne World Tour and postponing the European leg of the tour, all due to severe pain. Now, this honestly breaks my heart because, like, Lady Gaga is one of my biggest inspirations, and I haven't been able to see her live at all. So I would hate for her to, like, get really bad and not be able to tour at all, and I still haven't gone to go see her. So, with that being said, I send all my wishes out to her. I hope she gets better because she needs to continue slaying. Now, on a lighter note, another one of my idols, Tajik Hall. Yes. Tajik has just released his Forbidden album and the whole full-length Lemonade style video for it, and it is a masterpiece. Just like, yes, all snaps to it. And he is also going on tour this year, and best believe I'm gonna be going to that because he's coming to Philly this month. So, you know, look forward to the details on that. The album is composed of 30 songs altogether, and it tells a story that is sure to move you and really rethink life. Like, it'll make you sad and then feel like a bad bitch and then be sad all over again. Like, it's really an emotional roller coaster. That's why you gotta watch it. But speaking of music dropping, there is rumors that Ariana Grande, yes, Miss Grande if you're nasty, there's rumors that she will be dropping a new single from her upcoming album on April 27th. It is time for Ariana to rise like the fierce phoenix that she is. Now, speaking of rising, Miss Nicki Minaj has seemingly risen from out of nowhere. Nicki went on a hiatus from the public for quite a long time to hopefully work on that album that she's been teasing all 2017 through all these features. Feature after feature after feature. Like, what did Nicki release in 2017? Oh yeah, those 3 singles. One of which was actually good. No shade. I love Nicki, but... Now, like I said, I love Nicki, but it's about time that she came back. But she decided to finally resurface in a cameo for Mercedes-Benz commercial. What? all right. It just didn't make any sense. I was like, maybe it has some kind of ties to motorsport. I don't know. But a Mercedes-Benz commercial, like, it's another feature. And it's not even a song feature. It's just a feature on a screen. And then don't y'all think it's a little weird that Nicki just so happened to decide to come back once all this Cardi B stuff starts happening? Once Cardi B start popping off, then now Nicki decides to come back. It's obviously nothing in this fucking cup. This is a prop. I should put something in this cup. As soon as Cardi B announces that her album is dropping, then here comes Nicki Minaj. Coincidence? I think not. Cardi B is actually the last topic on today's Fresh Brew because this chick has been on a roll. First, let's get into this pregnancy gig. Cardi B finally announced her pregnancy. Yeah, she just announced her pregnancy on Saturday Night Live during her performance of her latest single, Be Careful, from her new album, Invasion of Privacy. I feel like Nicki gonna get pregnant next. Watch. Mark my words. Nicki's pregnant too. Let's just say Nicki's pregnant too because Cardi's pregnant and leave it at that. Speaking of her single, Be Careful, Cardi has been under fire for apparently using a ghostwriter to write the song Be Careful. The whole ghostwriter thing, that actually isn't a rumor. She confirmed that herself in person, live on stage, and she did not give no fucks about it. The ghostwriter, his name is Partisan Fontaine, aka Party, and I don't really sure if you can consider him a ghostwriter because he's actually credited amongst the songwriters, but he's credited under the name Jordan Thorpe. So that confirms that. But speaking of her album, Cardi B's latest album has dropped, Invasion of Privacy. It dropped this Friday and I'm living for it. But I will be giving you all my critiques on that over in the next segment, Bops of the Week. I'll be giving y'all my top 10 Bops of the Week and most anticipated upcoming releases. At number 10, we have Mad Love featuring Becky G by Sean Paul and David Guetta. Now this, I freaking love me some like reggaeton, like Wanja Puss type music, but this is like that mixed with a little bit of EDM, and it hits like really hard, like it's bumping. Number 9, we have Make Me Feel by Janelle Monáe. Now as a little gay boy, hearing Janelle talk about like her little bisexuality, I'm like, ooh, like yes, queen. And then the video, oh my god, the video, I was like, yes. At number 8, we have Tongue by Minik. I'm not sure if it's Minik or M-N-E-K, but I'm just saying Minik. Tongue, it's very, I love sensual type songs. And Tongue is just that, but it's has a little bit of sensory vocals, plus a little bit of I don't even know how to describe it. You just gotta listen to it. Just go listen to it. I can't verbalize it. Just listen to it. At number 7, we have Merengue by Kent Jones. I love Latino music. And Merengue, it's like this generation's Get Busy, by Sean Paul. It's like that. It gives you those kind of party type vibes. Now at number 6, we have Cardi B's Invasion of Privacy. Now I put the album here because the whole album is multiple bops. My top 10 bops out of the 13 songs are from 10 to 1, I Do featuring SZA, Ring featuring Kalani, I Like It, Get Up 10, She Bad, Dick and Egg, Money Bag, Drip by the Migos. That song's a bop, but I feel like Migos, I always skip Migos' part. I just like her part, to be honest. But anyway, at number 2, Bodak Yellow, and then number 1, Party Your Cardi, because Party Your Cardi is basically the better version of Bodak Yellow, let's be honest. So on the overall list, back to the whole top 10. But at number 5, we have Rent by Big Freedia, the Queen of Bounce. Rent is that song that you listen to on the first of the month where you just paid your rent and you you just gotta like a celebratory twerk type thing. Ooh, and the video, just go listen to it. Listen to it and watch the video. Watch the video first and then listen to the song every day after that. At number 4, we have Bossy featuring Kiki Palmer from Star, the TV show Star. 3 weeks.
From Star? Excuse me, she's from True Jackson VP.
The song is from Star.
No,
she's from Akila and the Bee.
Oh, you're right. I'm just saying, Star didn't make her. She was already there.
She's from Akila and the Bee. But the song is from Star.
I don't watch Star, so I didn't know that.
Oh my god. Anyway, Bossy.
Who?
The song's called Bossy. Oh my god. Next, at number 3, we have What a Bum Bum by Amara La Negra. It reminds me of merengue, but better. It's just a better female version of merengue, so go listen to that too. At number 2, I have Lekele 47's album Wash and Set. Well, my top 5 bops from the album. From 5 to 1, Braids to the Flow, Miss Me, Wash and Set, Attitude, and Look. Baby, it's a look. That's my shit. At number 1, of course, I have my boy Todrick's album, Forbidden. Now, out of the 30 songs, it was really hard to choose a top 10, but I did it. From 10 to 1, again, Forever, Animals, Boys Wear Pink, Wanted, Nobody, Doll Hairs, Ka-Ching, Beat, Thug, Trade, and Them Beats. Them Beats that's really my shit. I literally listen to that every day. Go listen to it and watch the whole visual. Just do all of that. If you want to listen to my entire Bops of the Week playlist, I will be including the Apple Music link to it down below in the description so that you can bop along with me and really see what I get into. So our next segment will be called What If, where I bring on some special guests and we discuss random what if scenarios. Now you guys can also comment down below some scenarios that you would like us to discuss. So our next question will be, what if Pangea didn't break up? In case you haven't had geography, Pangea is basically what the Earth used to be known as before all the continents broke up into what we know as today. So it was all basically just one big old block of land. So what we're answering today is, what would happen if it never broke up? What if we was all still together? What do y'all think? Well, first of all, I think we probably wouldn't need boats because we wouldn't need to travel in the water. We wouldn't need boats.
I would still think people would
actually
boats.
Yeah.
Because they'll still be like, oh, is there actually something else out there? Or like the island, like little small islands, would they still be with the...
No.
Would there still be like rivers? Like, would they still form? Because, you know...
But it's all still together.
Yeah, but like rivers, like the rain and snow collects on top of the mountains and it forms a river. So like I'm assuming we would have like at least like little boats, like not. I mean maybe not like.
We wouldn't have no cruise ships.
We wouldn't need like. Obviously, we wouldn't need like the huge boats that travel across oceans, but we still probably need like river boats or.
No, I still think you would have boats and stuff because like here I come. I feel like, yeah, you can travel across the land, but I feel like it would still take a long amount of time.
Oh, shit. Well, now, what do I think would happen if the Earth doubled in size?
I mean, the gravitational pull would definitely be higher, so we might have more moons. Like, if you think about it. Cause like
a bigger planet attracts more things.
Like, think about like Jupiter. Jupiter has like several moons.
Right.
So... like, who knows what else would be caught in our gravitational pull? Like, but theory, what is the?
But do y'all think the continents would be bigger?
Huh? I mean,
well, yeah, if everything's doubling in size.
Yeah, if everything's doubling in size, it's not just.
So then that also means more people.
More. Well, yeah, you have more room.
That means a lot more
probably
people.
The animals and the plant life would be bigger too.
Do you think instead of like the current continents becoming bigger, like new continents would form?
Yeah, you would have more chances of, if there's like more space, I would feel like you would have more like volcanic eruptions because you'll have more space for more things.
It depends on how violent of it. Like, is it like a sudden change or is it like a violent change? Because first of all,
from what
it's like if you took what we have now, but the Earth itself doubled, so there was more space on the Earth.
Well, I mean, like everything would change because I mean, like from what we.
Like I think
do you mean like it's just like a sudden change, like fairy godparents poof, or do you mean, like it actually like starts growing?
No, I mean if it just like was like doo 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 like Mario mushroom.
I thought you were saying something completely different. different, like
See,
our evolution,
yeah.
like the planet
No.
would work like that. No, we wouldn't be alive, I think.
Yeah.
Would that sudden change? Would that sudden change?
I don't know science. According to livescience.com, if Earth's diameter were doubled to about 16,000 miles, the planet's mass would increase 8 times and the force of gravity on the planet would be twice as strong. All the plants and animals that currently exist would collapse under their own doubled weight, and a new, stockier species would arise. Wow.
Yeah, like things would be completely different. Like we'd all die.
So the next one is, what would happen if the dinosaurs never went extinct?
We wouldn't exist.
Exactly. That's what my first thought. I'm like, they would be eating us all. So
well, the thing is, the reason why dinosaurs were able to live was because the Earth was hotter. Like the climate was very different.
But what if we as humans, what if we just adapted to be able to live with the dinosaurs?
we could. I mean, I feel like that was historical. No, like that. Some
Right. Like I thought that's what cavemen were. The
Homo
Neanderthals.
sapiens,
Yeah.
But I don't think that they existed at the same time as dinosaurs did. I feel like
I think there's an era, like an era, like a later era.
they weren't like as yeah. We have to research that.
Wait, no, because it's just a what if thing, right?
Yeah.
Yes, what if? If that asteroid hadn't struck, the dinosaurs would be, in all likelihood, still would still rule the Earth. After all, dinos dominated the 160 million years prior to the Earth's shattering event. Researchers have speculated that intelligent dinosauroids might have evolved in humanity's place based on the relatively large brain size of late emerging what is that word? What the fuck? You see it? Trodontid species, which were bird-like predators. What the fuck? Last questions. What if all the cats in the world simply died?
There would be a lot more vermin.
Yeah,
more...
that would change like the food, like what's it called? The food chain?
Food chain.
Like,
I didn't even think about that.
Anything below them would increase and affect anything below them as well.
But there are other predators. Wouldn't they just eat them instead?
But that's what we're saying. Like it would affect the food chain in the sense like if cats were in there, whatever else was eating the vermin would eat them and increase in size, or vice versa, the vermin would increase because they're losing out on predators. I just don't.
Subway rats is big enough. We don't need big ones. Cats may seem ineffectual, but they're in fact vital members of the global ecosystem. From studies that have looked at the effects of removing cats from small islands, we know that without them, Earth would quickly become overrun by rodents. That's what you said. Mice and rats would probably destroy grain supplies, spread disease, and wipe out ground nesting birds.
Ooh, wow. It's crazy when you think about the food chain and the connections we all have amongst each other, because it's like once one thing goes, like everything falls.
Everything just kind of crumbles.
Everything relies on the other to survive.
And that's why it's so funny when people are like, oh, like they don't care about another species or something like that. They're like, okay, well once you see they're gone,
you're disposable.
Yeah, like you're next, basically.
That concludes this what if section. Ooh, there was a lot of brain power. I don't think I can. I'm like fried. Not literally, I don't do drugs. My final segment for this video, I just simply call What's Next, because this is where I give you the inside scoop on all of my upcoming projects. Basically a whole segment for self-promotion. Sorry, not sorry. First project you guys should look forward to is Coronation, my first mixtape. If you liked Hakuna Matata and Candy, you will fucking live for Coronation. The whole thing, bit bop boopity bop. Just follow me on all social media using the links below to stay tuned on further Coronation updates. Also, an update on my short story series, Obsessed. Now, about a year or so ago, I released the trailer for a live action version of Obsessed, and I'm here to tell you that is on hiatus. simply because I don't go to that school anymore and I can't get those actors anymore. So I will be recasting, and hopefully that'll come out. Hopefully that just might get shelved. I don't want to do that, but it just might happen because I'm lazy. But you can look forward to Obsessed Part 3. Yeah, I don't want to tell you what it's going to be about, but it's going to be crazy. Just look forward to that. But yeah, that concludes this very first episode of Kiki. That concludes this video. Come back next week for more fresh brewed tea, more all of that, more bops coming at you with everything. And I have more new segments to bring to you guys. So stay tuned.